Welcome. I'm playing Age of Imprisonment. I have historically not liked this uh game. uh, I've played it for a few times now, and I'm not a huge fan of the storytelling. I think Age of Calamity, or yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is better strictly. Um, I just don't really Okay, let's listen to some plot here, and then I'll get into why. I did title the stream this though, so. Yes. I remember this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Speaking of Rauru losing his wife, listen, I don't want to seem cruel to Rauru. I will say though, I gotta tell you, and I can't shake the feeling. Oh, okay. Do we have plot? Do we have plot? I just we make for north for the Temple of Tanagar Canyon. Okay. Okay. So speaking of that, um, I think Raru is a bad character. So okay, it's interesting because what's going on. Last time I was sort of struggling a little bit with why I didn't like this story because really what's going on is pretty archetypal, right? I mean, you have the good king who is fooled by the evil guy, and that's not, like that's it doesn't make him foolish or stupid. The reason why sort of your good king in most stories is fooled by evil is because the good king wants to see good in everybody, right? That's what makes him a good king. It makes him good to want to help people out and to assume the best of people. But it's not necessarily always true, and it's a dark thing. And then, of course, archetypally, what goes on is the descendant of such a being. Oh, nice flurry rush. The descendant of ooh, ooh, um, probably the son. I mean, this is just Lion King, right? This is Lion King. This is Hamlet. This is an archetypal story. This theme is a potent theme throughout many fairy stories and that sort of thing. However, you have to do it right. If you don't do it right, it winds up not resonating the way it ought. And I think this story, even though it uses that same archetype, winds up screwing it up. And the reason why they screwed up is for this one reason. In this game, Raru knew that Ganondorf couldn't be trusted. He just knew it. Like in Lion King, it's a good comparison to Lion King, right? You have the tragedy that you kind of know was going to happen when you're sitting there, but something is more tragic. To be fair, something is more tragic if you know what's going to happen, right? That's part of like what makes a tragedy a good tragedy, is foreknowledge from the audience's perspective, right? This is your typical. And by the way, this is how they could have done this story a lot better. Is um, always with the like a Greek tragedy, for example. Oh, we got the fat boy. He's eating too many carbs. So the that's my horn sound. It's my moose. Okay, so the way that you do this better Okay, he's doing a jumpies. The way that you do this better in any kind of storytelling is right. Your Greek tragedies did this all the time, where the wife of the guy who is going to get screwed over, uh, she has a premonition, and she's like, oh, this is going to happen. Um, Beware of this. And she has this dream, and she's like, don't do this, don't go to it. And the guy's like, well, we can't not go there, we have to. And then he you know he goes to his doom, right? Certain doom. And so this is part of what makes it tragic, is it could have been prevented, right, by foreknowledge, but alas, it was always to be. So that's kind of what makes a tragedy. I know I'm just kind of like mansplaining what makes a story engaging, but to be fair, tragedies are an underappreciated story form in the modern day. And so if you're going to do a tragedy, you want to do it right. And so you lady go here, and then Zelda can be here. All right. So yeah, if you're going to do a tragedy, make sure you do it correctly. Now, I have no problem with Raru failing. That's not really the issue. The issue is he had and it's not, by the way, that he had foreknowledge. It was that he was keen on the foreknowledge, meaning he believed his wife. He was like, yeah, I know that he's not to be trusted and all this, but I'm gonna let him in anyway. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, you're like, okay, you can't just hold up. I'm gonna go yeah, sorry if I'm yelling into the mic right now. I don't know if I'm clipping the audio at all. I probably am. But it's just when you have foreknowledge of what's going to happen, and it's not that you just don't do anything about it. There was no denial of it. It was just kind of like taken for granted. Target weaknesses. Blah, blah, blah. Give me the thingies. All right. So what would have made all of this more tragic, and therefore making the story better. Okay, we got it. Now we go here. Many monsters appeared in the back. What would have made it better is if Raru did not listen to his wife and didn't buy into it. Because if he didn't buy into it, that would make all, like, when he finally sees what's going to happen, it makes it more tragic, because you're like, oh man, he could have listened to her. Especially if you establish how good their relationship is beforehand. You establish their relationship is good, but then you have, oh, they're fighting about this one thing with Ganondorf, and he doesn't take it. See, it's kind of like it's the problem with a lot of storytelling nowadays. Mineru. I think I'm gonna go and attack that enemy outpost and go. Yeah, we'll go here, and then I'll go to Mineru. Minoru or whatever. Okay, so, ooh, nice, leveled up. What? Nice. So, if you're already, hold up. Raru. Yeah, Raru's headed up there. So, yeah, let's go to Mineru or Mineru. I like Mineru better. However, we have people talking. I don't know what's... Okay, so... Yeah, and that would have made it even more tragic of given the fact that the, hold on. That would have made the whole thing worse, or more tragic because, oh, the one time that he didn't listen to her, oh, she died for it, you know? Like, that makes it super terrible and tragic and really, really, a strong story, right? Like, even more tragic than it would have been otherwise, which makes it great. It makes it compelling. And where Raru is, he's not... See, a lot of the problem with modern writing, I think, nowadays, is they kind of just are characterizing characters, and there's no, like, recognition of... I don't know. It's just... Raru is a good king, and there isn't anything that can make him not good, you know? He's just a wise guy, and he's gonna be wise, and, you know, it doesn't matter if he made an objectively bad decision. It's just, you know... Like, you don't welcome people into your home that you know, like, are gonna be bad, especially if he really loved his wife. He would have prevented that. He would have been like, no, I have people to protect. He's not reliable. I can't trust him. He can't be... Like, a good king doesn't let someone like that into their ranks. You know? Now, if the whole thing was, hey, I had hope for him and all that, but not even that is communicated. So, it's like... So, Raru, as a result, just seems like someone who is suffering in a self-righteous way. Where he's like, oh, I can't believe this happened. You know, meanwhile, it's like, that was the only thing that was ever going to happen, dude. There was no way anything else was going to happen. So, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm right to be fighting with Raru. Yeah, there was no world in which that was just not going to happen, you know? So it's like, okay, if there was no world in which that wasn't going to happen, then why is it a huge surprise when it happens? So, anyway. It makes him not relatable. It makes him not a character that you want to root for. It makes him a character you want to freaking strangle, you know? So, he's not he's not appealing, I guess is what I'm saying. Something about his character innately that's just I don't know. It's just kind of lame, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, I have continued to play this game, and the reason why I'm going back to playing this game, hold on, is there plot? No, it's just showing monsters. There be monsters. One of the things that I am gonna like this game a lot for is all of the side characters. Apparently, in this game, they did not shoehorn a bunch of references to other characters. They just invented new characters that are like just normal people from the different regions. I'm like, oh, dude, I could not be more excited about that. Yeah. And I don't know why. And part of me thinks it has a lot to do with the fact that Raru is not an appealing character. Or because Raru kind of is the center of this story. Like, I can complain about Raru. Now, to be fair, you could argue, oh no, Zelda is. But she's not. At least not right now, she's not. She might at some point. And by the way, I'm hoping that at one point in this story, Raru actually redeems himself and becomes a character that realizes how foolish he was and says, I was stupid. That was dumb. I knew that it was a problem, and I could have prevented it, and I didn't, and now my wife's dead. If you do something like that, you go, okay, all right, that's compelling, you know, that's a compelling thing. I'm more likely to be on his side with that, you know. You're not going to be on a dude's side. Oh, they took over command posts before there. He's captured a command post. All right, buddy. Let's beat whatever this guy is. I don't really know. Are we... Oh. Follow his majesty's lead. We are hither. Ooh, we have Lionel alert. Yes. I do kind of like the designs of these, like, older Hylian swords. Something cool about them. They look a little bit Master Sword-y, but they're also kind of more like a, not a phalanx, but what's the term? I forgot what the sword is. A gladius. They're very gladius-ish. So I really like their design. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't seen their hilt. I don't know if there's a proper counterweight on the hilt. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a good dodge, but it wasn't. Ooh. Actually, hold on. Slap. Get the big robot. Giant robot versus giant Lionel. Ain't gonna do nothing, dude. I'm flinching you. Nice. Nice. Smash. Smush. Crash. Bandicoot. Smash. This is very Crash Bandicoot-ish. Where he's like riding on the back of him. Go Hyrule. Get it, bro. Nice. Alright. Nice. Dude, I'm freaking killing it. I ain't gonna lie. This Lionel is gonna be mincemeat. So, yeah, hopefully they redeem the characters. And maybe Zelda will become the center of it. But right now, the center of your story is Rauru. Rauru is kind of your main character. He's the center of the conflict. He's the center of, you know, everything. It's his fault. So, yeah. We've already been through whatever crap. So, yeah. If he's the source of the conflict in the story, I think that makes him the protagonist, at least in some way. Ooh, you got nice stabby McStabbies. However, I think... Ooh, hold on. Plot. Just listen. Yeah, I think the point is we're supposed to feel bad about him through Zelda's eyes, and I just don't, you know. I don't know. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for him on like a human or Zonai level, but ooh, goofy man Magoo. Grimgara. I find it interesting what they've done with these Archfiend things about how they look kind of like the Ganondorfs that are like dehydrated. I wonder why they made that choice. I mean, visually it makes sense, but lore-wise doesn't make that much sense.
Attacking such an adversary head-on would only lead us to greater misery.
I understand that. What other choice do we have?
I don't care. I don't trust you in any of your decisions anymore. You a bad king, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I remember this. This is actually a really cool section. I think from this... no, I do want to play this game on my own. I don't know. All I know is that I really like the characters. I don't care about Zelda or Rauru or anything like that. But... Woo! Boys! Nice. We're going, doing it well. Dude, these are my favorite boys by far. I think he's gonna be the Great Deku Tree, this guy. He can't talk. Or maybe he can, but I don't know. Oh, let's see how terrible I am at this flying section. It is cool that they have like a goofy shoot 'em up. That's fun. That's a fun time. I'm into it. Beneath the Blood Moon. This music's pretty cool too. Yeah, shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. Okay. Be his dodge. Die, you little bats. Sorry, Keese. I apologize. That was rude. Get him. Press R to fire a beam of light. Looks like these folks are in trouble. Looks like they're all heading north. Can't do too much to help until we get rid of these bad guys up here, though. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up. Shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up. No, you don't. What's floating over there? You think something we could use? Oh yeah, missiles. Flight mode, obtaining Zonai devices. Rockets lock on multiple enemies by holding ZL or ZR and aiming with R after locking on. Release. Okay. Alright. So. Yeah, these are kind of, when Mysterious Construct is in flight mode, obtaining duplicates is already will enhance the device's abilities. Okay. Alright. Okay, so. I ain't doing too terrible. I've taken damage. Is there anything? Ooh, let me fly through. Shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up. Yeah, there's, ooh, hey, buddy. Ooh, I got a fire. Oh, I have level 3 flames. Dang. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the thing I love in this nice thing I love in this game now, you see our rockets. You're done. Get him, get him, get him. Sorry, I'm focusing. Fan. Nice. It's freaking crazy, dude. I wonder why there's still things in the sky. Does that mean that there are things in the sky? I thought the sky stuff was stuff that came from below. But I guess not. No, I'm not sure. Frost Gleok. Alright. So hopefully we get to the part of this game that I actually start liking the game. Which has been... Yeah, we get it, fans. Yeah, boy. You done. Ooh, mm. Weekend mode. You done. Alright. You done. What? How'd that not? Yeah, boy. You done. Alright. Yeah, I don't really like these additional, like, add-ons. I was talking to a friend today about, this game, and yeah, it's not like, like Age of Calamity had a lot more, like, variance innate to the characters themselves, which made it, like, sort of, interesting. Oop. Alright. Oh, snap. Nice. It made it more interesting. Dang. So I should have dodged. But I didn't. Nice. Alright. Easy peasy. Alright. Oh, whoops. Give him. Fire everything. What? Get him. Oh, I dodged. Oh, I'm a bird. Get him. Oh. You done. Is it over? Phew, I thought I was a goner there. Maybe next time try flying straight, will ya? I'll do what I freaking please, bro. Whatever, man. Beneath the Blood Moon. Yeah, so basically, I'm looking forward to getting some of these side characters. Part of the reason is I just love the world of Zelda. I think the world of Zelda is really cool. I have always wanted to do like a D&D campaign for Zelda characters. Any character that's a side character that's not related to any character that we know is really cool and fascinating to me and builds the world more.
Hope those people on the ground are doing okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Uh-oh. Probably not so great with that thing around. That wasn't a suggestion, but...
Yeah, I like this guy. I'm into him. His dumb leaf hat and leaf face. Girl, you have a friend. You have a boy, a man at home, and you are attracted to a robot. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. I'm falling down. Yeah, the more I play as this construct guy, the more I don't like him that much, actually. So, he looks cool, but I don't know. It's just kind of it's a way to shoehorn Link's moveset into a character. Fan. I'm not a fan of this. All right. No, you're out of here. Or I'm out of here, rather. Get the Bible. Okay. Oh snap! That was not. I was not watching. I was looking at my combo buttons. You done, son? All right. Fan. Nice. Go. Nice. Okay. All right. Assign Bokoblin Horn to an action. I don't know. Flame emitter? what that means. Fuse attacks greatly reduce enemies. Me. I don't like fusing things, man. It's just like more stuff I need to spend in the menu. Like less time spending in the menu and more time spending like fighting. And we'll call ourselves a game. But I don't know, man. It's just the more you like tell me that I need to do in a menu. Oh, why don't you equip the gird bird? I actually hated doing. Oh, hold on. I can't swap. I have to play as this character. Oh, whoops. Give me robot. I'm a robot man. Robot man. Yeah, see, before, like, the, yeah, go. Yeah, so before, in Age of Calamity, you had sort of more, variety within the characters themselves. So you would choose a different character, maybe, to like, do a different interaction that would, like, help you out more. Rather than, I suppose the whole thing is like, oh, you can play as who you want because you can customize them more, which, like, fair, I guess, but I don't know. Like, why else would you have a decent amount of different characters if the idea wasn't to have them be, okay, probably move past, right? These are probably going to open. Open! In exchange, you're free to take any supplies you'd like from our camp. Thanks, man. I'm learning to love this guy as well. I thought he was kind of a chump when I first saw him. I don't know. I don't want camp effects. What does that do? A side quest. Okay, so I should probably use that. Give me vegetables or give me death. None of these help with movement speed. Okay, so, oh wait, no, dang it. Alright, so I'm gonna do that and supply. Alright. See, the other thing I don't like too is just, oh, let's just boost your whatever. Yeah, boy! Dude, this guy, controlling Calamo, bruh. Controlling Calamo sounds like a band. Like Breaking Benjamin, controlling Calamo. That's what I think. I'm gonna start that band. I'm gonna start the band, controlling Calamo. Nice, dude. My freaking this guy's my boy, man. He's just my boy. My allies, mysterious construct. Go to Moblin, and I will fight this man. Are you okay with that? Of course you are. You cannot speak. I don't know why I'm doing an offensive Asian accent. But I really can't wait till I do more. Ooh. Bam. Dude. Nice. Alright. Ooh. Alright. So Calamo is my boy. Also, I think there's a character that I don't think I'll be able to get to hire from my time here today. Let's try and get to it. I got to exercise today, and then I got to go to church afterwards. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just have him go here too. But I'm also going to just head here. Ooh. Cannon. I don't know, man. I guess... Yeah, boy. My kin. Found you. That's adorable. Alright. Found you. Hiding captain is struggling and needs your help. Struggling. Actually, hold on. You stay here. Okay, and now I'm gonna shift. All right. Ooh, snap. Okay. You're done, son. Okay, so part of the reason why I like the new characters, yeah, not only does it build the world of Zelda a little bit better and give me ideas of like possible characters I could do in like a D&D campaign, which would be really cool. Yeah, I rescued him. All right, so Bomba General. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's cool. Controlling Typhon. Yeah, he's got like charge attacks, which is really cool. Okay, Calamo. Is Calamo still where he is? Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll go Typhon, and I'll go Calamo next. But yeah, he's cool. You poopy diapers. Okay. You done. Oh, we got a Hinox. They fly now. Okay. I'm gonna do you. Yeah, I guess he's headed there. Um. Yeah, he's already. For some reason, he's headed over there. I'm not sure why, but okay. I'm gonna get over here. Die. All right. Also, though, because in my brain I can come up with cooler stories between these characters. I spoiled myself a little bit. Oh, I already. Oh, come on. All right, you gonna jump? Yeah, you are. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Calamo's the best. Calamo's my boy. I think it's because I don't know. Later they'll introduce more mechanics. I don't like more mechanics does not equal better game. Sometimes I feel like game designers think that's what that means. Hey, we made a good game. Look at how many things you can do in it. It's like, well, it doesn't matter if you can do good things in it if it's boring, you know. You done? And nice. Boom. The bees. Nice. I won the game. All right, so Calamo, you go back over here, and I'm gonna get Typhon. Nice. Got the flurry rush. Yeah, I got the other flurry rush. Dude, you're nothing. You're nothing. You have no talent. Wow. I say that, but then I... Ooh, dude, another flurry rush. A flurry rush after failing the other two. Dude, bro, I'm getting freaking so many flurry rushes. Typhon is a Giga Chad. Dude. He is based and red pilled. Dude. Bro. Dude. Typhon is like single-handedly taking on this Hinox. Oh, man. Dude. Like, I don't think I've ever played this well. Ah, well, I thought I was going to be able to pull another one, but I didn't. Alright, Hinox. Nice. Already. Hope you're ready. I feel like he's an Asian man. I don't know if that's accurate to say or offensive. Probably not. It's probably okay. Bomb flower, shock. Or ice. Yeah. Dude. Typhon is the freaking... He's the king. Typhon. He is awesome Chad-esque gentleman. Do we get another guy? No, we don't. We got more cutscene. Give it to me. Monsters Inc. Oh yeah, we have to fight this guy. Alright. Okay. Alright, Typhon. Oh, I gotta use like fan. Yeah, I really don't like flying enemies and stuff. Oh, that's what I did. It's worth doing though. He's got ice on him, so maybe. Does anybody have fire? He does. All right. You got a fan. Alright. I want to do the final blow with Typhon, so. You gotta like the music. Dude. Alright. Yeah, I could have. What? How do I miss him? Dude, ice sucks. Okay, I'll go ahead cannon. Am I out of flame emitter? I sure am. Okay. Oh, I don't have any either. Ugh. This guy. Do a tornado. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I'm not sure what the... I guess it's just to make a parallel to, like, Tears of the Kingdom, to have them designed this way, where it's, like... Looks a little bit like the Ganon from the other deal. How does that miss? I don't know how that missed. Oh, come on, man. Do I not have... My gosh. The rocket is useless. I'm gonna say it again. The rocket is useless. The fan is not. The rocket. No, wait a minute. Yeah, the rocket is useless. So replace the rocket. Yeah. Okay. Heal up. Jeez. I hate things that aren't just on the ground. It's my least favorite thing in all, like, most video games where you're on the ground, which is most games. Anything that flies is just like, ugh, I just want to hit you right now. I have to wait till you come down. It's like annoying. Alright. Anyway, I didn't talk about Jesus today. I need to be able to reflect those. There we go. I guess when it's just like head on, it doesn't work. Okay, so now I can do another thingy. Alright. We'll knock you prone. Talk about hack and slash. You don't even want to know about how much hacking and slashing I've been doing behind the scenes. You can't even fathom how many of the slashing and hackings. I'm just gonna unload on him. Oh, he can't do it. Oh, he's gone too. Alright. I just can't reach him. I hate battles like this. Stop! Okay. Gotta get my spam. Gotta get the spam. Oop. Gotta get that spam. Okay, I did a little bit there. Not much. It's annoying. There we go. Nice. Alright, I think that's the end of them. Get him. Alright, there we go. Nice. Nice. Yes! Why I oughta. Korok, man.
All that just to run away, huh? Wonder if those other folks
ran away.
held out all right.
They didn't. They're sad and depressed. Well, I guess they got there, though, so that's good. That's all that counts at the end of the day. What time is it? Okay, it's almost 4. Get the flower. It's your fault, man. Sorry. You're not a real character, so I don't feel too bad for you. But it was on you, dude.
Your Majesty. I'm so sorry. I was right there next to her, and yet
You did all that you could, and I'm glad you were safe. We likely never would have reached Tenagar Canyon without you.
Raoul, the construct we saw flying above us.
It resembled those we found in the depths. And the one that attacked me back at the castle. Though, my assailant gave off a vile aura. The same one I felt from Ganondorf as he became the Demon King. The two constructs couldn't be more different.
Yeah, I'd write this super different.
When we first discovered that chamber, one of its pedestals lay bare. The construct that was originally dormant there must have somehow awakened and escaped the ruins. As did the second, which
I got another chat from a
laid
bot.
waste to the facility and all its remaining.
Best viewers, streamboo.com.
That one with the Korok riding it. I have a feeling it was trying to help us.
Zelda, we mustn't let our guard down. A Assuming those constructs are the forbidden creations which brought about the end of the Zonai, they could set our world to ruin. Even just a single one. And I refuse to invite further tragedy.
You did it. You did it. Oh, it was Ganondorf. Now, to be fair, it was Ganondorf. But, geez, man. All right. Let's go. New camp effect. No one cares. We get a new weapon. We got more steel and stuff. Nice. All right. Oh, man. I got to talk about my Lord Jesus Christ. Well, let's tie in the criticism I had for this story into a biblical idea, shall we? I buy into a mysterious construct, a construct that is awakened by the depths, in the depths by Calamo, able to transform and take to the skies. It travels across Hyrule as the feisty Korok's loyal companion. A boisterous Korok roaming Hyrule with his construct companion in search of a place to put down roots. He was allegedly something of a celebrity among other Koroks back in the Great Hyrule Forest. Ooh, celebrity. Typhon, dude. I love that art. He's just like, "Gah, bring it on!" It's so freaking cool. Ooh, I just realized the symbol there is the Sheikah symbol. Or at least the old school Sheikah symbol. That symbol right there, it's very present in Skyward Sword in the time shift stones. I say that that's a Sheikah symbol because it just looks Sheikah, like an ancient Sheikah image. But yeah, it's like the same, and it's got like cogs on it and stuff. Huh, that's interesting. I like that. All right, so we got the Sheikah. Yeah, boys. We've got the boys. The boys are back in town. Construct in the Korok. Mysterious Korok has appeared from nowhere. All right. So, this is when we start gaining our boys. Calamo and Mysterious Contract to use to share the Hyrulean army. All right. Sure. I don't know what this does. Oh, it helps like sense for things or whatever. All right, so let's tie in to let's tie in the story problem that I see in this story with the story of Scripture, right? Now, Jesus is a sort of king that is in that same vein of like he's killed. But with Jesus, he's not like a foolish king who is like thrown off, but it's still a similar story, if that makes sense. Like there's two comings, you know, like yeah, Typhon has a lot more EXP than Mysterious Construct does. Okay, so I'll go, yeah, these will be my boys. Onward. I just don't do any camping effects. Camping is lame and dumb, and I never use it. Unless I need to do, unless I'm like under leveled, maybe I should do a lot of things with it if I'm low on EXP. You know, I'll just boost my XP max and for Hyrule. Go Calamo. Is it Calamo? What is it? Calamo. I keep saying Calamo. I'm thinking of Calcifer, I think. Yeah, another boy. All I wanted was to serve my homeland, but it appears I'm meeting my end. Alright. You ain't doing nothing, bro. We gonna help you, Queeno. Our boy. Yeah. Dude, I'm loving this Korok. Just throwing stuff. Reminds me of, there's a, was it Balloon Shop? No, it was Olin Rogers. Olin Rogers had this thing where people were playing video games. It was a video game, it was a comedy sketch that was making fun of, like, online video games. And one of the sketches was they had they had a guy come in to help them with a party, and he was like he was tricked into being the forest imp who can only throw acorns, and he was like, just let me restart the game and I'll be the wizard. And they're like, no man, you gotta be the forest imp. He's a great character. This guy is the forest imp. However, he's an awesome forest imp and we love him. We don't do any Calamo slander around here, around these parts. None of it. Alright, Quino, there's only one thing I can do for Hyrule now. Be dumb and pathetic. Allow me to fight beside you. Yeah, the boys. Dude, I am completely, in terms of like invested in stories, I am way more invested in the story with Calcimo and this construct. See, at first it's like, it's just some robot construct, who cares? But everyone else involved, dude, Flurry Rush. Dude, man. So with literally with Zelda and Raru, I think it's like just the lamest story. Whereas this story, dude, just a bunch of bros doing some good for the community. I'm into it. So that's the one bit of the story that I think I'll really enjoy. So we'll see how this goes. Nice. You done, son? I got 4 minutes left till an hour. What time is it? It's almost 4. Oh, man, I gotta just go with Quino or Quino, however you say it. Quiznos. At Quizno subs, we have a pepper bar. Yeah, boy. All right, so I'm gonna go around. Give me that blue moblin. Dude, you ain't gonna be nothing. The boy. Yeah, I learned that he's like a, he's kind of, I didn't read the description of, I forget what the other guy's name was. But he's like an old veteran guy, which is like so cool. And then this guy is like a young guy who like was actually affluent, but he decided to fight. And so he's like a brawny dude, but he's like from an affluent place. So he's kind of like, it almost feels like he's making up for how kind of wussy he is by being like a shirtless battle axe dude. So it's really cool. Ooh, a shade. I think my boys are following. Are they? Yeah, they're following. Yeah, so I think this little group entitled, which I think I ought to be entitled, The Boys. Bro, I'm so into it. I'm so into this story more specifically. Could care less about Raru, could care less about Sonya or what happens there. Just these random people fighting like on accident. Oh dang. I don't know what that was. Yeah. Bro, you ain't nothing. Nothing better than, see, in D&D, what do you think the character that I like playing is? It's just a fighter. Human fighter is my, it's just so based to like play a character in a world that's filled with magic and wonder and everything. Just play a character that's average. It's so cool. Yeah, all right. Bro. Dude. Nothing. Like butter. Butter scraped over too much bread. Nice. Now that the battle is finished, I wish to ask you something. Might I join you in your travels? Sure, if you want, but let me tell you, all this stuff's not easy. You really set on tagging along? I am, and one day I hope to grow just as strong as you and your construct companion. So whatever it takes to encounter His Majesty, I'll not hold him back as long. So this guy seems to be more of like a an enthusiast of the Zonai specifically, because the other guy seems more tied to like maybe even like the human tribes of the earth, but this guy seems to like he's actually wearing Zonai armor, ancient Zonai armor. So maybe he's super into Zonite, steel one-handed. Okay. So we got another boy. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. We're down. We're down. We're down. All right. Quino, a young man whose innate sense of justice drove him to serve his kingdom as a soldier. Raised as a well-bred noble, he is optimistic and diligent, although his youthful inexperience occasionally shows through. I like this guy. All right. So we got more. Recruit one ally as a battle award reward. Yes. Yes. Dude, I'm so invested in the complete 5 quests. Give me a raw whole bird. Dude, I'm so into these. I'm so into the boys. They are I'm so happy. Okay. Let's enhance some weapons, shall we? We got weapons. These guys are at level 5 and all these guys are at level 1. So he's got a great sword and he can only really become great. Zonite longsword. Gripped, the hilt responds to the wielder's power, creating a shining light. This thing does more damage. Okay. Okay, so the Zonite sword. Should I have him have a tree branch? That'd be funny. All right, so I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll just level up a Zonite sword. Sync strike damage, unique skill damage. What's a unique skill? I forget what that is. Yeah, I think I'll just give him sync strike damage and give him another one. Then we go this guy, maybe we go that and that. Okay, and now we go Calcimo or Calamo. Is it Calamo? I keep forgetting what his name is. Because that's 3. So all these guys are at 3, right? Yeah, he's at 3. He's at 2. Okay, well I think that's good enough. Yeah, we don't want to do more of other weapons because I want all the weapons to sort of be on par with each other. Okay, so he has me do that one. So we got 3 boys here. We want to go there. Mysterious construct. Okay. Well, he has me going here. Oh, that's 3 swappy ones. Yeah, I'll just do this one first, I suppose. Because he was pointing. A few stretches wouldn't hurt. Oh, wait, hold on. I do want to look at his. Hold on. Services, quests. Not chapters. What was it? Oh, yeah, gallery. Let's look. First of all, we got all these galleries. Who is he? There we go. Typhon. A veteran soldier sworn to defend the royal family. Yeah. If he's sworn to... Well, so you have the Knights of Hyrule, which is a different group. And the Knights of Hyrule specifically said in the Imprisoning War to help out the Hyrulean civil... the defend. Many of the Knights of Hyrule died trying to defend everybody. So it's possible that he's a Knight of Hyrule, but that emblem on his thing makes me think it's more, and you have the cogs on there, makes me think it's more Sheikah. Maybe he's like a descendant of Sheikah. Sworn to defend the royal family. Deeply moved by Rauru and Sonia's devotion to the people of Hyrule, he was among the first to enlist as a protector of their fledgling kingdom. So yeah, he might be like let's go onward, man. Let's get the boys. Nice. I'm down, man. I'm down. Down to clown till I'm dead in the ground. The reason I keep taking these off and putting them on is, oh, I didn't talk about Jesus. So, the oh, hold on. Basically, the reason why it's similar to Jesus is because the first time around, there seems to be I don't have bombs. That's fine. So Jesus' first coming, I get the sense in a lot of, hold on. Do you have a bomb? No, he doesn't. Do you have a bomb? You do. Nice. You're done. You're nothing. You have no talent. Alright, Typhon. Typhon, more like Typhoon. Yeah, it's just not a very good attack, unfortunately. That's kind of sucks about that one. It's cool, but it's not a good attack. I like him. Let's go. He's like a short I feel like he's shorter because his head, like, proportionally is, like, smaller. It's possible that that's just his, like, hairdo or something. Nice. Dude, I'm down. This guy, The boys are back in town, bro. Love this guy. Use his shield. This guy's like a Roman centurion. All right. We got the moblin. The moblin. Dang it. You know, I suppose the holding sort of makes it more like he's better at one-on-one. Okay. Let's get him. The boy, dude. I'm just excited to continue to play this because, man, it's not that I couldn't. The story still is not good. I keep forgetting. How do I forget about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? How do I keep forgetting about him? Oh, snap. That was not a good. Let's go. Nice. All right. So, the reason why Jesus is a good analog for this kind of story is because the first time around, he was killed, right? It's not that Jesus didn't know that wouldn't happen, but there is a sense where the first time he comes around, okay, there's a sense where the first time he comes around, it's like this sort of thing where it's almost like showing how truly evil is, but it's with that evil's arrogance that shows that good prevails in the end, right? It's that same tale. It's that same story. So, yeah. So it's the same story that's being told in this story and in other stories. So, it's the innate desire of good to ranking territory. Meep meep. Okay, so Hold up. Let's go to building this. Yeah, maybe I'll get out of here. It's like, what time is it? Yeah, it's 4:12. I'm gonna go ahead and enhance weapons. Enhance this guy's weapons. He'll be at 3, so I'll put him on par. Okay, nice. So 2020s. Yeah. All right. So. What is it? Hold on. What is dismantle? Weapons you no longer need can be dismantled into useful enhancement materials. Let's try the tree branch. Goes to one-handed steel. Zonite steel, two-handed. Dismantling a weapon cannot be undone. Hold on. Here's my curiosity. Can you? Oh, he can wield a longsword. Oh, that's interesting. By changing your equipped weapon type, the special actions you can use have also changed. Would you like to update your assigned actions? Oh, the charge use can happen. Okay. But he can't do... Okay, interesting. Unique skills. No. Zonite devices are fine. Okay. So, okay, so he can use... how many... Here, let me think. Because I actually looked up the characters. I think well, you know what? I'll think this off camera. So no one watched probably, but if you're watching YouTube, thank you for watching. And I can't wait to play more of this game actually. All of a sudden. So God bless and goodbye. And